in need of a workshop.
Unfortunately, yes. Okay. $10mm by 70. Oh, fuck, I hate this guessing game.
What? What is there to guess?
C and D. There's 3, 4 different. The way that they don't really individually label these.
Okay.
So.
Those are the big ones, right?
I don't know. Welcome back to yet another 213 Crispy video, and today we are starting Project Yamaha Golf Cart. So the video that we're going to be doing, we are going to do a set of 6-inch lift kit with new tires and wheels. We're going to be putting on a rear seat, headlights, brake lights, turn signals, functioning, all of that to make it street legal, a mirror, and I believe that's everything. We will also be doing a tune-up, oil change, and everything else on this. So this is to give you an idea of the series that this is going to become. So this is not going to be in one video. This will be a multi-video series on all of this. I don't know how many videos we will be doing. Unfortunately, we are out on my in-laws, so I will be doing this on the weekend, so I don't have a great amount of free time to be able to do this. So this is something that's going to be a slow process, but today's video is the lift kit and tires and wheels. So let's everything's going to be done in the barn behind us, so we are going to have to readjust our camera accordingly so that way everybody can see. But I'm going to pan up a little bit so you guys can just see kind of what we're dealing with. So yeah, this is I think it's a 2011 Yamaha G29 golf cart. Not breaking it free? I knew I should have brought mine. Direction?
Yep.
So we've got the bumper off, working on the cotter pins, taking knuckles off. Hunter, you want me to steer the whole thing your way?
I can move it.
Oh. I don't know, see, or I can hold it if you want me to hold it. Just being that big of a pain in the butt to get out.
Oh yeah, well, they had to mash them flat. You don't need to do that. Fucking assholes. You'll see when you get under there.
Oh, I'm sure. I get it.
You don't have to bend the hell out of a...
Sure you do. What you struggling with? Busting a bolt loose.
No.
What do you need? Bigger what? Or do you want a cheater bar?
You got a cheater bar?
I don't know if we got one, but we'll look.
Nope.
Where's that brake bar at? Over by me?
That's half inch.
Okay. What size socket do you have? Not a half? 3/8?
14.
So you need a 14 millimeter and a half inch? Two with the kit, but it's missing a kit. Yeah, you don't have an adapter, do you?
Not back here.
Wait a minute.
Ah.
There you go.
Wrong one.
When in doubt, get a bigger tool.
Look at that one.
That's what she said.
It's a free-for-all. And I know you don't get that.
No.
Ted Nugent.
That's before my time.
Yes, it was.
Do you need a hand?
That's back before we started playing gay shit.
Did you get it?
That part turned. This part ain't. Here we go.
Say, I got the golf cart. It ain't going anywhere.
Going back. It's been walking everywhere.
Huh?
It's been walking everywhere.
So, once we got the front torn apart, identify the passenger side shock tower, insert passenger side shock tower into the cross frame as shown, push the shock tower towards the top of the cart to the top of the cross frame. So this arm would go in like so. Yep, just like so. Align the hole of the shock tower with the hole in the cross frames, obviously, and insert the original bolt from the upper portion of the shock into the aligned hole. So why is it having us? Okay, we have to drill the frame. I don't know exactly why. Oh, for support for this. Okay, that makes sense.
For what?
There's a support on this frame, so I need a Sharpie or something. But there's a hole here, so what happens is when we mount this up against the frame like this,
Yeah.
we got to run a hole through this to drill through that frame, and it's a support for this. It's basically to reinforce this whole assembly to the frame. Makes sense. It's a safety feature. I just got to find something to mark.
I got markers over there.
Yeah, I just gotta find them. Do you know where roughly?
Yeah, over on the shelf.
That. Oh, this ain't gonna fit through there.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, it does. Nope, don't. How the fuck do they expect you to get to that? A pencil? What are they using to mark this with? They're using a center punch.
Nope.
You don't have anything? No? Fuck, this works. Screw work. Now you just gotta find your hammer. Yeah, this works. I know it's not what it's designed for. What are you effing about over there?
Huh?
What are you effing about over there?
Fucking cramp my foot.
Next time I get a cramp, I don't want to hear about it.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
For fuck's sakes. Just trying to get access to half of this is the 90% of the problem. You know what?
block right in the way, didn't they? Fucking dirty cocksuckers.
Oh, that block? Yes. That's what I'm fighting right now.
Dirty cocksuckers. I told you can't trust this little yellow motherfucker. I don't think we're right on these.
Why?
I think you've got mine and I've got yours.
No. Why do you think that? Oh, the way these are angled?
Because they should be lined up. Right here.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I'm just still trying to come up with a way to freaking mark this. Because the way I'm doing it clearly is not working. That looks better. It's either that or we got them both backwards. No, because we just flip-flop sides.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We're good. Let's gotta line up with this one down.
I just wonder if I can get a Sharpie in through the bottom. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Sharpie!
Oh.
Could you scribe it with that? Reach up in there? No.
So you have to go all the way through that too.
To the bottom. I don't think the pin will do us any good. Pencils might work. That might reach through that hole.
Might be hard to see.
I got good eyes. Yeah, no, it works. Pencil worked. So, what size hole do we need?
Well, what's that, 17 millimeter?
What?
Or is that a... She's in need of a workshop.
Unfortunately, yes. Okay. It's a 10 millimeter by 70. Fuck, I hate this guessing game.
What? What is there to guess?
C and D. There's 4 different. The way that they don't really individually label these.
Okay.
So.
Those are the big ones, right?
I don't know. There's supposed to be 4 of the big ones, so these are even bigger.
Uh-huh.
So these are shorter. there's supposed to be 4 long ones, which is C. D says 6, and E says 2. So 6, 8, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2 of these are different. What's the difference? They're all 10 millimeter, just the difference is the length.
What is it, 16,
which is
70?
these 2 are going to be E. So this is saying I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4 long ones, 6 medium length, and 2 short. So they must have gave us 2 extra.
Could be.
It's very well possible. So we need,
That's
what is that?
deal.
80, 70, 60.
Then one, what's the one? 35, 40?
Oh, well, I don't know.
That's jack bolt.
25. We need a 10 by 70, which is the middle length ones.
For this?
Yeah. And then 2 10 millimeter flat washers and 1 lock nut. So 1 lock nut, 2 washers, lock nut, 2 washers. And then,
Is there new bolts to put in all this?
not all of it, no.
Okay.
So you have to reuse the original shock tower bolt for the top.
Okay.
So let me go back up here.
This will be the only new one. And this will get a washer, right?
Oh, you put the washer on the wrong side.
I know. I'm just,
You get 2 washers.
oh, on each end of it?
One on each end of it.
Okay. Right.
Install the shock tower by using, so install the shock tower by using the original hardware from the upper portion, 1 10 millimeter bolt, 2 flat washers, and 1 nylon nut. And they have the nut on the, they have the nut on the back side.
That's what I'm set up for. Well, nuts.
Now the $1 million question is,
Will it fit?
well, not necessarily that, but yes, that'll help. But what size is it too? Because I'm sure this is not metric. For fuck's sakes. Ugh. I can't see.
I couldn't see you.
Is yours through?
Yeah.
Why is mine not going through? Because I drilled it too far, measured it too far low. That's why. I have to drill my hole a little bigger.
Now, I can tighten this up.
Yeah. For fuck's sakes.
Oh, my other hand out here didn't mean to. bigger bit.
I probably measured this on the wrong arm, which is why it was off. I don't know. This lift gets a lot more in detail than mine. Which way am I still not wanting to fit?
Oh, problem.
What? Ratchet?
Yeah, you can't get a ratchet into it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a wrench.
If I got another one.
I like to know where I'm getting stuck on this damn thing.
Mine jumps from 15 to 17 on my ratchet wrenches.
I don't know where I'm getting.
You're almost through. You got the top one in? Take the top one out.
You have to leave the top one in.
Take the top one out and put the bottom one in first. Leave the bottom one loose.
You need to lift this goddamn golf cart up.
Alright.
Because I can't see. You need to pump it about 4 or 5 pumps. That'll work.
I'll give you an extra pump.
I just feel like this isn't going in. Okay. Let's getting old.
Buddy, you got a long ways to go yet. Tom was going to have somebody come up there and pull the old tank out.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, we can do that shit. We don't need that. We can do that. Now, we're the ones that done it. Had her out too. Okay, what one did you hook that into?
Middle.
Little one?
Yep.
Alright. Let's see.
think that was all 17 millimeter stuff for these.
For what?
Bottom shock tower. Because it's not 14s.
The top one's 14.
Yeah, it's 17. 17. Hand me
17.
hand me the ratchet, and hand me a wrench.
Hand me.
What are you waiting on? So you got to do the shock now. It goes in the middle bolt up here using that hardware.
Okay.
And then the bottom goes into the A-arm
Using the old hardware.
using the old hardware. And this gives you an idea of lift. How far did we raise this thing up already? This is where your tire's going to go.
Yeah.
This is your ride height.
Yeah.
So that's that. So are we going to drive it around with just the front lifted? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So 2 arms go on here. So odds are this is your bracket, because this would be my bracket.
Okay, I need the 17.
It's all right there. Attach the new knuckle using the longer ones. Okay, now we have an issue because it does not say where the original tie rod goes into, and we have 2 options. Awesome.
Well, originally, how does that line up with the others?
I don't know yet. I'll get to that part in a minute. Because it was originally in this one, right?
Yeah.
And this back hole had nothing on it.
Yeah.
So
Should be about the same if those are made anything I like.
it's probably going to be the first one. That'd be my bet. I'll find out when I get that far. I'm going to see which one this gets close to fitting without much finagling. So I just don't remember. How is this pulled your way, my way? I don't remember. Angle-wise. We'll figure it out.
Okay, so we've got these bolts go back in.
Which ones?
Oh no, we need new ones.
For what? Which part?
This.
Where? Yes, you're using the two long ones. 4 lock washers and 2 nuts.
4 lock washers.
Regular washers, sorry. 2
Fat washers. One way to put a washer on the top.
I was always under the assumption you did. And it keeps the nut from digging into the metal. That's what I've always been told. I'm not saying it's right, but
Okay.
so these are smaller. Fuck. Of
This
course.
is small.
14 don't fit, 17's too big.
These bolts.
Huh? You grabbed this. I said the long ones.
I did grab the long ones.
No, those are the short ones too.
That was the other long ones.
The long ones are up there.
What do you want me?
You just grabbed the wrong ones again.
I'll throw a handful of fucking nuts at you.
Cause you ain't listening.
I am listening. Fucking hide them.
But these hardwares don't match.
Huh?
The hardware don't match.
So we'll have to line it.
Possibly. No, I'm not talking that. I'm talking these. These nuts and heads are different.
These nuts.
These nuts are different size. So, 17 millimeter does not fit, and a 14 is too small.
So it's 15.
Yeah, why is everything else the same size and these are different? Stupid shit like this drives me nuts. We now have our front A-arms mounted, shocks, assembly, everything's correct. So now we get to mount our new wheels. The other one's over there somewhere. So we're gonna lift this thing up and get some tires mounted. Hopefully this jack will get high enough. That's close. We'll go right there. So the wheels and tires that are going on it, I'll show you, are this. So these are 22 by 11 by 12s, and they are Sahara Classics, made by Excel. So these are directional, so make sure you pay attention. They have an arrow, so make sure I have the right one with that one. Rusty. So this goes this way. Is that right? Yes. So this goes that side. Did you find the tune-up kit?
Yep.
So now the next question is, which one is this one?
They should have sent them as pairs, I would think.
Yeah, so that goes that way. I didn't think they were directional.
Yeah, they are.
Well, this pattern, they really shouldn't be.
Well, what makes them directional is going to be this here. Just like a tractor tire.
Do me a favor, lift it up. Couple pumps. Won't take much. That's good. We got a low rider in the rear.
Huh?
So we got a low rider in the rear.
Uh-huh.
The question is, what size are these?
Probably 3/4.
That's what I was going to guess.
She's hollering about the price.
No,
The lug nuts,
they were like what, 15 bucks?
something like that.
None of them came
Buy
with.
'em.
None of them came with lug nuts.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if they did or not.
They don't.
And buy 'em.
You spent all this
Well,
money.
What the others were? No.
You spent all this money $1,500 in parts. And you don't want to
chintzy on the
and you don't want to put new lug nuts on it. Eh, it is what it is. What do you think so far?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement. So we'll see how it looks after the back's put up. What do you need from me?
It's kind of a fucked up spot.
Yeah, there ain't much room to work with. I knew that. I knew the front was going to be worse than the back. The back is easy, but the hardest part to the back is getting access to these two shock towers. Which is why they tell you to take off this panel. If we didn't take this panel off, we'd be in a world of hurting. And honestly, I'm probably going to leave this panel off because we're probably going to need it off when we put the rear kit on anyway.
What, seat?
Yeah. Because I believe all of this has to come off.
Yeah, and that'll include the back seat.
Yeah, I just don't know how this comes off.
Or the back of this seat.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, because I believe all of this is going to have its own mounting hardware and everything.
Take the bolts all the way out.
Yep.
It's one of them. Fucking wiring.
Hand me the ratchet. That's 3/8 though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That won't work. Let me find the 14mm. That's 3/8. Where is the 14mm? 16. You have it back here with you?
Thought it was.
What? Is that what's on it? No, it's a 17.
No, I thought it was all the way down there.
I don't know where you put it. We're missing the socket. Because I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh well. I was just trying to make life a little easier. I can't believe we lost it. Yeah, that's a 15. That's 3/4.
It's here somewhere.
Oh, I know it's here. It's just where.
Might be inside the wheels.
Which one? Up here?
Yeah.
No. Who knows? We'll find it eventually. As soon as we get done working. Hey, look what we found. Because you know that's how it works.
Yeah.
Here. What tools do you need?
Give me the impact and the wrench.
Here's the impact. It's got 14 on it. And the wrench. Where did we put the wrench? Here's your 14 wrench. And like I said, in theory, we could put the tires on it and lift it and hold its weight. After we do that. Because it should hold all of its weight. That bar is just to keep, it's a lateral bar to keep that rear axle from moving left and right, is all it's going to do.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's go ahead and get the bar in it.
Well, yeah, we have to, so that's the next step. So we need to...
Even though we're sitting on the ground, that ain't that big a deal.
No, it's not. We got to remove the bolt on the driver's side.
Off the...
On that back tray. And this is going to be the guide for the... So we gotta get this off. Maybe a 10 millimeter. It's not big by any means. I don't think it's a 12. Doubt it's 11. Yeah, not an 11, not a 12. Might be a 10. Doubt it. Yep, it's a 10. Hand me the wrench. Impact.
All right, just a second.
Let's do this.
I got one bolt in on this side.
I got one bolt on this side. These are both freaking half-inch drives.
No. One's half and one's 3/8.
I don't understand what that hole does to us for this bracket, so.
Huh?
I don't understand what that hole does to this bracket.
What it does to the bracket?
Locate, using the empty bolt hole as a guide, drill, okay,
You're going to
So-
drill straight through it.
straight through that. My question is, why do we need to do a pilot hole?
That is the pilot hole.
Well, yeah, it's saying drill a pilot hole with an 1/8" drill bit and then a 13/32 drill bit.
Yeah.
So. So that's going to give us the starting support. Using the empty bolt hole as a guide. And drill. Okay.
Hold on. Stop. I know why it says to do a pilot hole.
Because of threads?
Need to do the 1/8 inch, so we've got a guide going through to the other side.
Oh, the bottom's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we need to do the pilot hole.
Makes sense to me. Oh, it's out over here. I got it. Just get them on snug. Let me know when you get them on snug. I'll lower it down and I'll start with that bar.
Motherfucker.
What? They're out there slaying them still.
You motherfucking piece of goddamn shit. Oh, this fucking pisses me off when you gotta fight to put a fucking nut in.
Oh. Ugh.
No, you can't get a good, at least on a fucking car tire, it'll set in a decent position. You can get the fucking
Yeah.
socket on there without binding. This motherfucker binds from the get-go.
You got a couple snug.
No. I'm fighting with the fucking piece of shit. That one's already got me irritated out there. It makes it worse.
I can get the jack stands out.
No finger tight. That's about it.
Oh, it's good enough to get it down. Ready?
Yeah.
We're working on the golf cart.
Same thing we've been doing.
Oh. I don't understand.
Hey you.
Guess I'll fight with it.
Hey guys. You have a young one out there and not the blue one. So, how you put
What size is this? 18?
I think so.
Was that the 18?
No, this is 17.
17, I think, is what it is. The nut. It is. I'll do it by hand.
Can I get on the golf cart? It has 1, 2, and 3, 4 wheels. So can I get on it?
You can sit on it.
Dennis, get off of it!
He's fine. I told him he can get on it.
I can't.
It's 17s.
I can't sit on
Both
it.
of them?
Yeah.
I can't sit on it, Daddy. I can't sit on it.
Well, let's go up to the house.
Huh?
Hold on. Reinstall the connecting rod to the new bracket to the original mounting tabs using the original hardware.
You can't attach it to the original tab.
Tighten any hardware left loose in this section. If the cart is not high enough to accommodate the larger tires and wheels, raise the cart to the correct height with the jack. Install the rear tires and wheels. Remove the jack. Adjust the camber. That's all the stuff for the front. Reroute any blah 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 blah. Did it come with a new arm? No.
Maybe there's something buried we don't know about.
No, because I'm looking at what came with it originally, and it doesn't show. Yeah. It does not show an arm. I don't know. I don't like how twisted this is, but I don't think we have much of an option. So, I don't know. That's what we're going with. Go to town. It just seems like this, something's bent somewhere. I wonder, I don't know what it is. I just go slow with it. I mean, it ain't going anywhere. I just don't like the way that it looks over here. It's putting a good amount of pressure on this bushing. But,
Well, first thing is, does it look like it's causing it to sit crooked now?
I'd have to stand up and look, but no. Oh. Just outside the body line. If anything, it's a tick that way, but honestly, I don't think it's that far off. No, it looks good. It looks pretty square to me. So, I'm just wondering if that's been bent or something. So, okay. So let's work on getting that front end adjusted.
Okay, well, hang on a minute.
What? Just get your balance back.
Can this be pushed this way in it?
Because it mounts on a central point underneath the seat. Like that. Somebody would lock some brakes up or something like that trying to dodge it. So
Ain't no skid marks. Well, you can't tell for these skid marks, all burnout marks in front of my driveway.
yeah, this sucker's no good.
Let's run over here and check out the mirror. Drive side.
Where's it at? Got it?